which we know can cause serious side effects. Now, this director of transgender health recorded some of her insanity last year. The video resurfacing now because, of course, the fight by parents is getting more intense, as it should be. This director's name is Angela Cade Gopford. Again, she tells the audience on her TED Talk that the Minneapolis Children's Hospital is a place where they understand all the gender differences. And they're working with kids ages 2, 3, and 4. I want you to listen to her words. She says they're sophisticated enough to make decisions about their trans... Just watch.
It shouldn't surprise you then that some transgender kids are also claiming their identities as young as 3 and 4 years old. They know the categories. They know how they should feel inside, and they also know that the way that they see themselves doesn't line up with other people's expectations.
And what the fuck kind of look at
when
that? Look at that.
Look
Look at the way
that
woman looks.
Their gender categories. So instead of saying to them,
Like a
these
shim.
are boy parts and these are girl parts, we taught them that most boys have penises and most girls have vaginas.
What is wrong with these people? Now, if you want to see more insanity from this transgender agenda, I get that right? This next story will show you exactly how they contradict themselves, how they're so ridiculous. The first headline from the New York Times. Show it to them, will you? Ready for it? A 10-year-old kid gets a tattoo, and the mother gets arrested. Now, I'm not advocating for you to tattoo your kids. I think I should be 18, like the law states. So, now this happened in Highland, New York. And police were called. Her mom got arrested. She's facing charges, possibly felony. The boy had actually gotten a tattoo at 10 with his mother's permission. Shouldn't have happened. New York state law, 18 and older. Got it. Now, why did I show you this? Well, because Dr. Cora Bruner, a pediatrician and a professor at the University of Washington Medical Center's Children's Hospital. See, these Children's Hospital doctors that work in these transgender departments are friggin' nuts. Okay? She works in the hospital. She's also the author of something called Guidance on Tattoos for Pediatricians, which, by the way, is issued by the American Academy of Pediatric Science. So they came out as soon as they saw this, and they were outraged that a parent tattooed a kid. This is what she said. It is a permanent mark or a symbol you are putting on your body. And I don't think kids under 18 have that kind of agency to make that kind of decision. We need to look at these laws again. Okay, so think about that. I'm amazed how the quote from this article, where you've got officials with the Seattle Hospital tied and connected to the American Academy of Pediatrics, saying that kids don't have the mental capacity, that's what the agency is, they don't have the agency to decide whether or not to permanently alter their body. Yet, ready for it? You know what I'm going to say. That same academy of disgusting doctors fully endorse gender transition for minors. Do we have that headline? Put it back up. I'd like to show them hypocrisy. The same people that want a mother arrested and charged for tattooing her 10-year-old are just fine with you having your little girl at 12, 13, 14 cut off her breasts, or your little boy slice off his penis. Sorry to be so harsh, folks, but this is the reality of what's going on. And if you don't start taking a stand, parents, it's going to get worse. You know how I know? Because of our next guest. Ollie London. He's a British social media influencer, actor, singer, who amassed a huge global following over the last few years. Then he shocked the world when he announced that he was in the process of detransitioning back to a man after living as a transgender woman. London has explained that he thought at the beginning he'd be happier as a woman. But then he realized he was all just confused, especially thanks to what? Social media, the media, and influences of politicians and medical doctors. I want to welcome Ollie back to the program to tell his story, but also just to have Ollie comment on the vast contrast between these so-called pediatricians doctors for children, Ollie, who say they're out to do no harm, that's part of the Hippocratic Oath, upset about a tattoo, but just fine if teenagers or even younger begin transitioning with puberty blockers. How dangerous is that, and how hypocritical is it? Ollie, welcome back.
Welcome, thank you. There's just no limit to the hypocrisy on the left. I mean, the fact that they are calling out this parent for doing a tattoo, which I think is wrong, it's very irresponsible parenting, but yet they are pushing for these surgeries on kids. That clip you just showed me of the director of a gender clinic in Minnesota saying that kids at 3 have a sophisticated understanding of their gender. They don't know if they have a penis or a vagina. That is insanity. How is this even normal? How is this
all right? I'm
a
out.
position of authority where parents are going to this clinic and they are listening to this person's
crazy
advice? They are taking this person's advice.
I'm out.
This person
Bye.
is not a psychologist.